Scat exhaust smell. Well, for the first time in way too long, we are going to be taking the Camaro over to Maple Grove and running it down the track, and actually seeing if I can get into the 11s at Maple Grove, because I haven't been able to do that yet, but I have learned a few tricks along the way, going to Kentucky, going to North Carolina, getting a little bit more seat time with some good advice from some great racers out there, trying to teach me how to get this stick shift car down the track as fast as possible. Has it been a little bit of a struggle, but today we're gonna give it another go, and I can't wait. So let's get those rear tires taken off, put on the welds. So race tires are ready to go. Dad, are you ready to go?
You bet.
Let's go to the track. All right, we got just under a half tank of gas today, so it's gonna have a little extra weight, so I hope it's gonna be enough that we can get into the 11s, but it is pretty hot out as well, so I guess we'll see. So even though Maple Grove isn't the fastest track around, I know guys get a whole lot better times over at Cecil. It is a pretty close drive from where I live, so not having to load the car in the trailer is definitely a plus. So now for our quick little merch plug. If you guys don't know already, Hammerdown MotorsportsUSA.com is live, and you can buy your Hammerdown merch there. We have the snapback hats like this. We also have these in camo. We have the classic look like my dad has. We have t-shirts, we have stickers, all that kind of good stuff. So if you guys are interested in that, definitely check it out. Hello.
Is you spectating or racing?
I'm racing.
Okay. That's going to be 30.
Thank you.
I have one of your tickets.
Oh.
There you are.
Thank you. Dude, thanks. So when you come here, they ask whether you're racing or you're spectating, but it doesn't really matter because it's 15 bucks to race, it's 15 bucks to spectate, it's $15 no matter what you want to do here. So why don't they just say $30? All right, we're all teched in, ready to race. Like the Mustang got out on me, but I was trying more so to get that launch down. It's been a little while since I've been at the track, so I guess first run is kind of just a throwaway as it is, but I guess we're gonna see what time he ran. I know it was semi-fast. I didn't miss any shifts or anything like that, so all in all, a good run at the end. Basically, if your car makes it to the end, you had no problems whatsoever, that's a good run in my book. Thank you, sir. All right, well, although a Mustang was a little bit faster, I gotta admit, I've been practicing the launch. I've been working at it all season, trying to get everything the way it's supposed to be, and I didn't see a 12 on this slip. So that means at Maple Grove Speedway, we have broken into the 11s. Now, since I'm driving, I didn't really want to take a good look at this, but all right, so here it is in black and white, an 11.751. So that is pretty much in line with some of my best times that I've done, and we did it at Maple Grove. I'm super happy about that. So now let's have a quick look at the slip here now that I got my helmet off. On the right lane is where we're at. We got a 0.674 reaction time, which could definitely use some work. 60 foot at a 1.794, which isn't terrible. Our 330 is at a 4.988. 8th mile at 7.612 at 94.35 miles per hour. Our ET was an 11.751 at 119.90 miles per hour. And as you can see, the Cobra was at 130.7 and ET'd at 11.696. So we did pretty well against a Mustang that's running 130 mile per hour ET. So I mean, I'll take that all day long. Let's go do another run. So getting in the 11s at Maple Grove was my goal today, so we've already achieved that, so today is definitely a win. Now I'm going to try to work on my burnout a little bit better and try to roast those tires just a little bit more, get a little bit more heat in them, and just see if that helps with our 60 foot a little bit. I'm not really feeling it spin, I guess, but I just want to see if I can get that time down a little bit better. And I mean, every run you do, you should improve just a little bit, so I guess the rest of the night is just going to be a little bit of self-improvement. So we're up against a Ford truck. Let's see how this goes. Just slingshotted it and bogged it hard, but it kind of got thrown out of my groove because when I staged up, the lights just weren't coming on. I was sitting there revved up, you know, clutch in. I don't want to burn up my release bearing just waiting for this thing to go. So I let off the gas, I waited, and then all of a sudden the lights came on. I'm totally out of my rhythm, and then we do a horrible launch. So either way, the Ford had maybe a fender on me, and then I completely blasted past him. So, I mean, even though it was a truck, it still feels good. I'll take it. So that run is pretty much a throwaway because I totally screwed up the launch and ended up running like a 12.2. So, not all that impressed with that, but either way, we still ridden the 11s earlier, and I know we can do it again. Dodge versus Chevy. He's on stock tuning, so we'll see what we can do to it. Let's just say we both screwed that one up because my launch was absolutely terrible. I basically should have stopped while I was ahead with my first run, but I did see him do a pretty hard launch and it looked pretty impressive, but he definitely lighted. He was like minus 0.3 tenths of a second or whatever. So definitely the win goes to me regardless. So I just kind of just let the run do what it did. And yeah, I think I need to do another run today because I'm not going to be satisfied with the last two at all. But either way, I hope the rain stays away because I see some pretty nasty clouds, and if it's going to start raining, we're going to have to make a dash for the house. I don't want to be stuck in the rain on slicks. That would not be a fun time. So we're trying to get in the 5th run of the day, which would be the most runs I've ever done at Maple Grove because usually the lines are so full, it takes all night just to get 5 runs in, or 3 runs for that matter. But as you can see, we have rain coming once again. Just like every Friday, I've been trying to get out to race this car. It rains and rains and rains, and that's pretty much just been what this whole summer's been like. Last summer was very similar. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully one of these years we can get a summer that's dry, at least on the weekend. I don't care if it rains during the week. How about the weekend, or at least Friday night, so we can go out racing? So it looks like the weather's coming in, and I don't think we're going to be able to get our 5th run in of the night because it's starting to spit rain a little bit, and we have a whole pile of people that need to go before us, and I don't want to risk driving home in the rain on slicks. So we came here, we did an 11.7. That's as good as I could get for Maple Grove at this point. So I'm very happy with getting that goal achieved, and hopefully we can just keep on knocking these times down and getting more and more seat time and learning how to drive a stick shift down the track. That's what it's been all season, and we've gone, I think, a long way from the very beginning. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Keep that hammer down. All right, well, I hung around a little bit longer, just kind of talking to the guys, and it looks like the storm is kind of going over that way. So if we get a 5th run in today, I'm going to go for it. We are up against the Challenger once again. Hopefully we can get it done properly this time. So I'm glad I waited. Let's put it that way. I waited because I didn't want to drive home in the rain. By some stroke of luck, the clouds parted around Maple Grove Speedway, and I was able to rerun the Challenger and show them the taillights. So super happy about that. Let's see what kind of run we did. I'm not really even too worried about the time at this point. I just wanted to make sure that I got a win for the last run, that I could go home and feel good about it. If I didn't get to run for a little while longer, I didn't want to have that regret in my heart. Thank you. So it was not a great run. We are like super low 12s, but I mean the car is pretty hot. The weather, the air density is pretty bad right now. So I mean, I'm not gonna make a bunch of excuses. All it is, at the end of the day, I beat the Challenger at the end, and we had a lot of fun. The car is still in one piece. I'm gonna go home without having to drive in the rain, hopefully, and it was a good day. So amazingly, the storm actually missed us completely, and I was able to do that final run, so I'm very happy about that. So we came here to race. We had a great time. I ended up with a win at the very end of the night. I got the time I wanted. I couldn't ask for much more than that. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Keep that hammer down.